Hey, how's it going, everyone? So I want to do a quick, small review of a phone I just got as a backup, kind of a business line phone to have on the side. It's the Straight Talk LG L34C Optimus Fuel Android smartphone. And you can see it's pretty compact. It's fairly thin, and the back has a nice, kind of ridged edge to it. It's got a little rough edge to the back. The phone's camera's on the back. It's got the speakerphone placement. It's got a little home screen, pretty typical Android. You just kind of swipe it to open it up. And it's got a couple of home screens here. Not too many. See, it kind of stretches when you try to pull over. In this case, I have three on. And, I've been testing it here and there, and I'd say for the price I got it at, which I don't know if you can get it still at the price, but I paid $29 for this phone. This is the pretty much most incredible phone for the price I've ever seen. It has a 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor, which means that this thing is small and compact, but it's really quick. And since it's using Android 4.4 KitKat operating system, it's really impressive just how quickly things open and apps open and the phone works in this. I'm just loving it. Like, this is just one of those great kind of like burner phones you'd imagine, but it's an Android phone. The burner phones where you're like, oh yeah, just get it and like throw it away kind of thing. I mean, for the price, absolutely incredible, impressive. I've done some test calls, sent my voicemail, and overall, I've been pretty happy with it. And some of the things that I think come with it that make it extra worthwhile are that it has an internal memory of 1.79 gigabytes, which is pretty good compared to a lot of phones that are in that competitive price range. When I got this, about 30 bucks. And includes a 4 gigabyte card, which is pretty crazy considering that might be a good portion of the cost of the phone, right? You get a 4 gigabyte card, even a lower class one might cost you, 5-10 bucks or something like that. So pretty amazing. Battery is a 700 gosh, amps, is that what it is? Milli is that milli ohms? Not sure, but basically there's a good amount of talk time here. It has a 10 hours talk time, standby time up to 11 days. I've been using it and testing it and charging it, and overall it seems like the talk time and the use time might be about that. I think it might end up being a little shorter, but I'll have to play with it a little bit more to find out. But it has SGPS, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. I connected Wi-Fi in my house perfectly fine, so that's a way that if you want to have a better connection and you want to just avoid using too much data or hitting your limit if you have a limited data plan, no big deal. I mean, it just went right in. Connected Gmail to it, boom, like 2 seconds. I was getting it faster than my other phone, and the other, I have another phone as well. Woo! And this phone, which I did another review on, it was also a dual core, but I was just impressed that this little thing is running as peppy as this big guy. But the difference is this one has built-in flash and other features that make it more friendly to multimedia user. This is really for someone who's like, I want this for the internet phone. I don't care too much about the camera features and the video features, although it does have it. This is really for someone that's like, I want this really for calls, maybe business stuff, maybe you have to search something online. This is not probably going to be a fan favorite for someone who's super gun-ho about having Instagram and things like that, because it only has that one front-facing camera. I don't see any flash. So as far as like, hey, I want a phone that, and I don't really care about pictures, stuff like that, it's pretty hard to beat the price and the specs on this. And even at only, what, I think the retail is 60 bucks right now. Even at 60 bucks, that's a pretty impressive feature set for a user who just wants something that is more focused on surfing the internet, doing business and communications, things like that, and just receiving calls. Kind of hard to beat that price right now for this. So again, this is the Straight Talk LG L34C Optimus Fuel Android smartphone, and I'd say for the price, really hard to beat it. If you need just a phone that's like a dedicated line for something business wise, which what I wanted, I just want to have an extra line that's dedicated for certain types of business calls. This was a great option. So hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon.